Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Hey Alexia, are you ready?
Yes, I am, Foster Hodge.
The one, the only, Alexia from English to Include, and the crowd goes wow!
Gente, quem me olhar agora é uma louca que tava até balançando os braços dentro. É sério, eu tava com o braço pra cima, balançando. A gente tá gravando, sério?
Não.
Amor!
Luckily,
Okay,
this is a
hello,
podcast,
everyone.
so people can't see you. But I think it's pretty obvious that your arms were in the air and you're screaming like a crazy girl.
Eu tava fazendo ola.
The wave. We have that
The
in the US
wave.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an international thing, amor.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You think they have the wave everywhere?
Yes, I do.
You know the wave is prohibited in 34 countries in the world?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Canadians don't do the wave.
Stop it. The wave.
I'm kidding, babe. I don't know. I imagine
Tá.
it's probably... I think everyone's cool with the wave.
Maybe North Korea is not cool, but I mean,
Hey, you don't know.
what?
Never been there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now Trump is their best friend.
Hey, talk about my president. Okay, Alexia, let's get on with the topic at hand. So yesterday we talked a little bit about Netflix series and kind of how to watch shows. But because I've been under the weather recently, do you know that phrase, under the weather?
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
That you are sick.
Yeah, not feeling too good, not feeling too hot.
Yeah.
That's another idiom. Not feeling too hot. That means I'm not feeling too good.
This is a thing that your father would say. I can see him
Well,
saying
gosh,
this.
honey, you sound like your daddy.
Yeah.
So why are we talking about my dad? Oh,
N-
so I've been not feeling that well recently. So I didn't have time to really plan a podcast, talk about pronunciation. We're just going to talk about Netflix and series that we like and we think will be fun and beneficial for all you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday. Fun episode. We could have like a casual Friday thing.
Yes.
I mean, all of our podcasts are already pretty casual. I don't think we can get any like Freaky Fridays.
Yes, but I don't know. I was trying to think about like if Friday could be only recommendations from Netflix or books or movies or something like this, like recommendation Friday recommendation. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what one of the people that I like listening to that has a podcast, he started doing on most weekends, he will take listener questions and he just answers questions from his listeners. And he's also drinking and getting like progressively more drunk and the answers get a lot funnier.
We could do this together.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Yeah.
it, but the problem is after like 7 or 8 minutes, you will be blackout drunk and I will be finishing my first beer.
Well, amor, if you give me vodka or gin, I won't be that bad. You know that. My problem is with wine. No, beer, I won't drink, so.
I think in the middle of the podcast, you'll start hearing like, Alexia,
Stop it.
Alexia,
Of
acorda,
course not.
acorda.
I won't. No, amor, I don't sleep like this when I drink. I get sleepy, but I don't sleep.
Okay, we're talking about Netflix series. Alexia, let's just go back and forth, like rapid fire. You give me a series that you've been watching. Doesn't have to be on Netflix, but just anything that you've liked and you want to recommend. We'll talk about it a little bit, and then I'll give a recommendation.
Uh-huh.
Don't steal any of my recommendations.
How did you know I was about to do that?
Because you told me that I stole your recommendations, and that is
Yes,
just
you did.
not true.
Yes, you did. Okay, so
I'm
I'll
looking at my
start.
recommendations, and I told you about all 5 of those shows. Those are mine.
Okay, we can discuss this, but
But I'm still going to steal your recommendation.
no, I would say mine. So I really, really, really recommend The Crown.
That is a great one. So you just want to give
Yes.
us for the people that have been living under a rock for the past year or 2 years. What is The Crown?
The Crown is it's a fiction, right? Like é baseado em histórias reais. How do I say this? I forgot.
This series is based on real events.
Yes, it's based on
But
real
the characters
events,
have
but
been
of course.
changed because Lula will sue Netflix.
Oh my God, I won't. No, Amo, we can talk about it here.
We're talking about The Crown.
Yes. So, The Crown is about the royal family from United Kingdom. So, the beginning of Queen Elizabeth's reinado.
Reign.
Reign, yeah.
Yeah, reign is one of those weird words in English that we spell with the A-I-N, no, E-I-G-N. There's a G in there for some reason, for no reason. But the pronunciation is the exact same as reign, like Shuva.
Yeah. Everything that happened with her since she became queen, and there are only 2 seasons, but I think there is gonna be the 3rd one because now Netflix made a huge how do I say this? A huge
poot.
Stop it. Não, eu vou explicar isso em português e você explica em inglês, porque eu realmente me perdi agora. The actor who was playing
Você é português
her
muito
husband.
estranho.
Stop it. Amor, the actor who was playing her husband,
Philip?
King Philip, he used to gain more money than she. Earn more money.
I would say make more money. You could say earn and then than her. But I was just saying like, not in this #feminism.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But first I had to make it right in English. Peraí. So, the actor who was playing King Philip in The Crown, he used to make more money than the actress who was playing Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
Oh my God, I did it.
You did it. And if you want to do it fast, just within the context, I would say he made more money than her. A little bit faster.
Mas eu não tinha explicado quem é he, quem é she.
All right, there's this guy named Philip. He plays King Philip. He makes more money than Queen Elizabeth. Boom.
Okay.
Shakalaka.
Perfect. And then Netflix had to make a huge settlement and paid her everything that they were in debt. And now they are going to have a third season.
That's right. Queen Elizabeth always gets what she wants.
Yeah, of course.
Good for her. 2 things I really love about The Crown. First, the production value is just incredible. I think you told me that it was the most money that Netflix had ever spent on a series.
Yes. First season, I'm pretty sure. That's it. Second, I don't know.
Yeah. So just the cinematography and all the historical pieces are just amazing. Awesome. Yeah. And I love
the history from the royal family. So
yeah, it's awesome. And also they have Welsh corgis.
Yes, but the last one just died. Did you see that?
Oh.
Yes.
Damn
he
it.
was really, really old, 12 years old.
Huh. Maybe Prince Harry or someone can get some more corgis. I'm curious, Alexia, did you know a lot about the story of the royal family before watching The Crown? Because for some reason, Americans are obsessed with the British crown. And never really makes sense to me because we Like the founding of our country is about escaping from the rule of the crown, and now we
Yes,
watch them on Netflix.
I did know a lot because, first of all, my first super intense 1 month trip studying English was to England.
Mm-hmm.
So and I used to study at Britannia, which is a British
Ooh,
English school. And my dad and my mom, they always loved the British history. And I used to work at British Council. So
wow! And now you have an
yes.
American boyfriend from the South.
Yes. Mm.
Yeah. So just one thing, Alexia. When you said the British history, I would just say British history. It's one of those. History is one of those weird things where we don't use articles normally.
Okay. Yeah, we could talk about the crown the whole episode, but I think it would be good if you gave us one of your recommendations.
Okay. Just very fast trivia. Alexia, what do we call in English someone that is obsessed with all things British?
I have no idea. I never knew that there was a name for that.
We call them an Anglophile.
Anglophile.
Yes. And if someone
I
is
never knew
very
that.
interested in French culture, French language, history, they would be no idea?
Frenchophile.
Good guess. Very logical to guess, but no, they would be a Francophile.
Francophile. Okay, makes sense. And what about like very interested in American history?
We would call them a patriot.
No.
No, I think you'd have to say like an American scholar. The only ones I know are Anglophile, Francophile, and Hispanophile.
Hispanophile. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
don't know if you
sounds.
have words for this in Portuguese. I have no idea.
I'm sure you do. And you'll probably think of it after the show and feel kind of silly that you didn't know.
Yeah. Okay. One. Go. Amor.
Have my suggestions here. Which one do I want to suggest?
Wild Country.
Okay, I'll do Wild Country. Thank you, Alexia, for just reminding me of my own suggestions. Yeah, so there's a kind of documentary miniseries called Wild Country on Netflix. It's crazy. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but essentially it's about this very, very strange, radical religious cult originally from India that moves to the northwest of the U.S. and starts taking stuff over.
Yes, it was in the 1981, right? Went to United States.
Yeah, the majority of the show takes place in the 1980s. It's pretty crazy, but I think everyone would enjoy it just because you learn a lot of it. I mean, it's a crazy true story, but you also learn some strange things about American history that I didn't know. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And at the same time, it's very, very scary because it's everything. Everything is true.
I mean, you have the crazy part of the story, which is the main part and definitely super interesting in its own right. But there was a lot of stuff that I thought was very interesting, just like the relationship of religion and the law in the U.S. Like we have a very strong sense of freedom of religion, and you really see that and where that can go, which directions that can go sometimes.
I mean, it's really, really good. We can't talk about it that much or it would be a huge spoiler.
Yeah, no spoilers.
But yeah, we are against spoilers.
Cool. So, Alexia, our recommendations for today: The Crown, Wild Country. I think we should do this every day. Just talk about Netflix shows. Much easier. I don't have to plan anything.
Yes, but I think people will like it.
Okay. Happy Friday, guys. I think Alexia's going to kill me if I keep correcting her. See you on Monday.